Hi, welcome to The Conscious Spirit. I'm Pam.
I'm Mari-Lyn. Together, we are TCS,
Everyday Psychics.
And if I seem a little bit subdued, there is a good reason for that.
Yes, there is.
Isn't there? Whew. In opening space for this reaction video that we're going to do, wow.
Yeah.
We.
Yes. Thank you to whomever suggested this. They actually just suggested the channel, like you often do. You'll just suggest the channel and then we go in and just kind of go boop, and hit a video. We think this one's going to be good.
I think it is. Moxley's Paranormal World. Your tools came in.
Immediately. I hadn't even started drumming yet. So first of all, the fact that I was guided to grab my drum first. We're not always, but today was grab your drum.
And I grabbed my rattles.
Yes.
Which I haven't grabbed rattles in so long.
Yeah. And my tools came in. I started drumming. So it was before I started speaking. So it was after drumming, before I started speaking, my tools came in. So we knew that this was going to be something. Something. Yes.
Yeah. The opening of space was, it was really beautiful.
Yes.
It was filled with chanting and your beautiful light language. The different chants that came to me, very rarely do all of those different ones come for a particular space.
Yes. And I will say that same for me as well.
Yeah. The land, the building. For me, I found I was really in compassion. The whole time while you were opening space, compassion was like my main vibration, I'll say.
Yes. And mine was honor.
Yeah.
Yes. All within love as well. I mean, you can't be in either of those without love, at least from where we come from.
Right.
You know, that space. It's all love, but it was really about honoring the spirits that are there, honoring the, there was like rituals that happened. There was a witch who showed up. And I'm going to back that up. She called herself a witch, but she was a spirit guardian who was conjured up in this
goosebumps.
Yes, in this space. So that's what she was. So so I want to be clear that she called herself that. I did not. That's what she, and when I say she, it was there was a feminine energy, but then she would change to a masculine energy, and it was sort of back and forth, and she started circling me, as they will sometimes do, just to sort of check me out. And I was on one side of the room, Mari-Lyn was on the other. She was chanting, I was drumming as I was being sort of circled, and I was standing my ground, because that's what you do. But I was standing in this place of honor and love. And then go ahead, you can tell what happened, because then something else.
Well,
we think it happened. Sorry, we were not speaking to Mari-Lyn and I were not speaking to each other at the time. We were doing our own separate things. So we think we have like this chronological order in which it happened, but we're not exactly sure. But after that, I could hear her chanting while this was happening.
And what was presented to me, which happens to be at the same area that Pam saw this witch.
No, I had walked away. So I had walked just around and around, so just a few feet from where I had been.
From where you had been, what presented to me was a two-headed beast.
Yes.
Best way to describe it would have been a giant dog goat.
Yes.
Yeah. it presented.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a particular feeling in the moment of it, but it presented.
Yes.
And then it diminished.
Yes. It was a warning to us. It was a warning how powerful I am, how powerful this is. You're going to be in trouble if you're here. Kind of. And we're not about that. So,
Nope.
And I don't mean that smugly or anything. I know I just said it that way, but that's really not. And as soon as that happened, poof, there was this fire around me, this fire around Mari-Lyn that didn't just match their energy. It was bigger than their energy in a very calm, loving, honorable energy. And it just went, whew, that two-headed thing just went down, went away. But we didn't, we're not charging in saying we're going to fight you. We're going to
No, there was none of that.
because that's not what we do. We come in love. And today was a lot of honor and compassion.
Yeah. So much compassion for the earth.
Yes. Yeah.
Of wherever this particular building sits.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on here. I'm really sort of excited to see where this goes. Very exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am excited. I know I don't look it, but I am trying really hard to stay in this energy.
Yes.
And it's heavy. Now that we're it's heavy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So so let's get going because I just want to see what's going on here.
So again, this is Moxley's Paranormal World. So terrifying, it left us in shock.
Yes. So, all right.
Okay. Yes, I can tell the difference between right and left. Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Yep.
I don't know.
Your nails?
Just listen.
That witch just ran. Yeah.
Hear that? It's not the dripping because the dripping's here. That was a thud. You hear that? That was crying. That's coming from in there. Should we go check it? I'll go first.
So they do create.
That was not even in here. 30 seconds.
They do create noises to get humans to. They lead them where they want them to go, and they do that by, like, whatever this cry was. What I received from that was more of like a woman's cry, like more like a help me kind of cry, not like a baby cry.
No, I didn't get a baby. At first I was listening for like a child's cry.
Yes, and that's not what
not
it
at
was.
all. No, this definitely felt like an adult crying out.
Yes. A help me, not saying help me, but that type of of thing. Like I'm in need. Yeah. So, all right, and they're going right back where I saw that figure, sort of dart back. Was in this came out to see who was there, kind of thing, and then sort of darted back.
And I'm curious.
And it was the same spirit that called themselves a witch.
that was here.
Yeah.
I'm curious if they're going up a flight of stairs.
Oh, we'll see.
I feel like we need to go upstairs.
Okay. And that could be, so you all know, that could be energetic as well.
Could be.
But we'll see if it physically,
Mhm.
yes.
Oh. No stairs.
There are some stairs right there. Yeah.
I feel on edge.
What was this building, I'd like to know?
What was what?
No,
No?
it's like some clinking, like metal.
Wasn't that me on air?
No, like it's like something clinks together.
Some kind of commercial type building. You know, not a house, not a person. It doesn't.
And swinging doors.
Mhm.
Not hearing anything now. Did you hear that though? Why is that? No. Fresh. Whoa. What was that? There's a drip. I heard a voice. Yeah.
I'm going to stop.
Okay.
I don't know what this building is, but I'm getting, at one point there were a lot of people in it.
I get a lot of activity.
Yeah.
Human
Human activity at one
activity.
point. Yeah. Yeah. So it could have been someone's home that just had a really big, like a mansion type, like a really big home that had big parties, had a lot of people over, etc.
Sure.
But it feels a little more industrial than that. A little more commercial than that.
Hotelish, restaurantish.
I'm even getting
An event center?
something like, yeah, more like that. I'm getting something like that. A lot of like, there were people that worked there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but that's all like residual stuff. So I'm not really, and it really, does not matter in this situation. So I'm not even going to keep going there unless something calls my attention to say, this has something to do with that.
Okay.
I'm going to walk away from that and focus on this other stuff that I was seeing.
Okay. I have a really strong, so upstairs, and it could be this witch, it could be something totally different. Something is laying on the floor, watching them through the ceiling.
Okay.
Like, it's like really spread out on the floor.
Yeah.
Watching them.
Yes.
Bizarre. Very bizarre.
Yeah. Well, that's not a pretty picture, is it? No. So, okay, let's keep going.
I don't know. This is the weirdest start to a video I've ever had. Already. Just come inside. We're hearing what sounds like thuds coming from upstairs. I swear I heard a couple of voices a minute ago. What is
I
that?
didn't hear anything but that.
Listen. What is that? That's coming from in this building.
It's inside.
They're trying to get them to come to.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
You feeling that in here? Bugger off. That was upstairs. Don't move.
So guys, we're already getting an uneasy feeling in here.
Right. I'm being drawn. No, I'm being drawn here. Because when I was just looking then, yeah, I thought, then when you see something out the corner of your eye and you think there's somebody just stood there watching what you're doing. But then when I've done a double take, there's nobody there.
I'm getting the spirits want to challenge. They want to challenge them. They want to get them riled up. They want them to chase them. They want.
If there's anything here that'd like to speak with us, we're here tonight to talk. What's that?
See what you just said?
Remember the first time we came here?
Oh yeah.
And I've got that black shadow moving.
Yes.
Down there.
Yeah.
I've got it on camera.
Last time that.
Something's just gone like that, right across.
Oh. No, seriously, I just got the most dense amount of energy right on my shoulders.
Did something to touch your back though?
Yeah. Yeah. It was like a massive energy just come around me, and it just, you know, when it's dead heavy, it just felt like it pushed straight over me.
Something went that way.
If you're here with us, thank you. Can you tell us who you are if you turn another device on?
I'm going to stop. So again, we've talked about the spirits don't necessarily, if a spirit's been around long enough and they know what these devices are, they can choose to set them off or choose not to set them off. We have watched spirits walk right past them and nothing happened. There's a lot of energy in here, a lot of dense, low vibration energy. One thing I do like is they're really allowing their bodies to feel what's going on.
Yes, I was really hoping that they weren't going to have
Me too.
any of this. They were just going with...
Because I think they would probably do just as well. But on the video, as we know, that's going to have more impact for the viewers to see that. We have, just so you know, little quick side note. So we have cleared many homes, but we offer, hey, could we ask if we could video the thing. It is so boring to watch us clear a house because you can't see what we're doing. You can only go by what we're saying and sort of our movements, and we just went, oh, okay, that we're just not going to put that in. It's so boring.
It's awful.
Oh, it's awful. So
it is.
So from that, I can say, oh, well, at least there's something to look at here. There's some, you know, there's lights blinking or whatever.
That is true.
We have to figure out how to do a better job explaining what we're doing, what's happening, etc., and then we could put something on video and just let you guys decide for yourself if you like that or not. But we have tried a couple times.
Okay, that's
now.
a big challenge to put in front of me. You know. Anyway,
yes, because I know we have said we will put that on there when, and it's just so boring. We look at it, we just go, oh, I can't even finish this video. It's so boring. No. You can't see really what we're doing and get the impact of what's happening.
And
so
even you talk through a lot of things.
Yes, yes.
But not everything.
No.
And some of the most interesting and I'll say important things you might not talk through. Right. And then it's just like, okay, watching Pam stand there.
Right. Yeah. Part of how I move energy is through my voice. It comes out that way. So that's why I do that. And if I'm not necessarily moving energy at the moment, then I actually am not
Mhm.
talking a whole lot.
But
or
that doesn't mean you're not
breathing.
doing
No, not at all.
something. or
Energetic
something's
work
through you. Yeah.
is you can do a lot without really even moving or doing anything. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, I just had to throw that side note in there. Yes. Boring, and boring.
Mhm. And I should remember that when we see these devices that it does give people
Now
something
we have
to
done
reference.
we have done a couple videos where we've crossed spirits over,
Mhm.
and that's really nice, and so that part of it is really nice when we do that, but the actual clearing part when we're clearing and bringing in not so much.
Not so much.
So we'll get this figured out. It's just so new to us how to do all of that on video.
The video portion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
all right, let's keep going.
Okay.
Somebody want to turn the spirit talker on? You got another device that will help us be able to hear what you're trying to say to us. You keep getting touched.
Need to move over here.
Go on, use all your energy. We know you're here, we can feel you.
Did you hear that?
I heard that out here. Down there now.
Tell us your name.
Right.
We've come back tonight with
So I'm
Moxley
gonna
and
stop
Shadow
again.
Hunters Amy.
This is
All right. First of all, as you all know, I've talked about it. I have some hearing loss, and then with their accent, I'm not always going to be able to tell what they're saying.
Mhm.
That's just part of it
Mhm.
for me. But definitely with the ghost point of view, which is what we're here to give you, that monstery thing, whatever it was, the two-headed, the dog thing.
Yes. The dog goat.
The dog goat
Mhm.
is sort of trumping around them, and they have felt, I'm going to say it's a very masculine energy. They have felt it. They meaning the spirit there, that thing, and even the witch, whatever, they are, I think there's another one there too. But they are sort of assessing right now, are these people a challenge? They were sort of trying to get them to, they were sort of challenging them at the beginning, and the people didn't budge. I mean, they kind of walked toward some of the noise, but that's what they're doing now. They're being assessed. Is this something to worry about? Are they not something to worry about? Can we challenge them? Can we hurt them? Can we not? Can we just play with them? And I think I think it's just going to be playtime.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
Can I play with them came really strong
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
That they're gonna start.
kind of like a cat playing with a mouse, playing with their food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So had to throw that in there. All right, back to it.
my speculation here. Did that sound like hoofs to you? Like a hoof and then a hoof. Have you ever heard hoofs when it, like a horse when it's on the normal floor?
Yeah. Like, clack,
Yeah?
Clack, 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 clack.
Oh, hooves.
Hooves.
Cat, we got that.
Horse, cat.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
You're talking about hooves. Horses pull cars.
Yeah.
My legs have gone.
Can you make a noise for us? So we know whereabouts you are? I heard something very...
It's like a
It's like... Okay, two. Again! It's down there. Should we go for a walk down? Should we go for a walk down? I'll go first. Explosion.
That's an odd word to
It is.
Isn't it?
I'll leave this room.
Yeah. We're coming down the corridor. You okay if we come down here?
Oh, good.
Evidence, that's what
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna stop again.
There has been so much shadow activity down this
Yes,
hallway. It's
yes,
crazy.
Yes. I just want to say what came to me was we would clear one room at a time. We would
Mhm.
just secure one room at a time to isolate who we needed to speak to. Sometimes you go in and you take care of the spirits first, and then you clear and secure. This way it would be the other way around, because they're older, they're wiser, they have intentions that we don't want them. We want to not corner them, that's something different, but just isolate them in an area, and then we'd secure that sort of so they would have to be there and have to speak to us and allow us to do our thing to cross them over and to get them healed.
Right.
But that would be what we would do here. We would go room by room, secure each room. Mari-Lyn is a master at the securing a room thing.
Thank you.
And so, yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. So, okay, here we go.
Is it you that's attached yourself to Mari-Lyn? That's dripping.
Oh, don't resist this.
Yeah.
Can you watch this?
I'm going to stop again. At some point, there's your stairs. That's another stair. That
That's
didn't
a
look like the
different-
same one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
different.
We really need to do a video on attachments and what that really is, because that word has become so abused. And it has become this thing, sort of has a life of its own now. So when they said, I think they were asking, do you think something attached to one of us or both of us or something? I don't know. It kind of went by too fast before I sort of came into the 3D to look at it and then read it.
Right.
But it was something about an attachment.
Something about an attachment.
And leaving with the energy is not the same thing as a conscious energy. And even a conscious energy, an attachment, I mean, there's so many things to talk about here. So
there are. And I think there's
so we need to do a video on that.
there's
I'm going to
again
write that down.
so many so much misinformation, misunderstandings, misunderstood concepts, whatever you want to call it. People don't know what they don't know.
Yes.
And they hear something that sounds reasonable and then they build on it or they run with it.
And I will add, mediums, even psychics, ghost hunters, like there's different, we all have a little different verbiage.
Yes.
And so we have to take that into consideration as well. So there are many videos. We didn't really talk about attachment a whole lot because we kind of have a feeling of how they're using it. But I think it's time now to sort of give the different descriptions of that, or what we think that is, what they think that is, what the sort of hype is all about, and then give our viewers, you all can decide for yourself what verbiage to use. It doesn't mean that it's,
I like that.
Just because we have a different view of it doesn't mean it's not true or something's not happening. We just may not put that label on it.
Exactly. That's one of the problems with labels.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because so many things exist at the same time.
Yeah.
And you put one label on that thing and it doesn't fit every scenario.
Right.
So it gets confusing
Yes.
and frightening.
Yes.
It propels a lot of fear in people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, the one that calls herself the witch kind of pops in and out this whole time. Is sort of finds it very interesting what we're doing here. Very more interested in us at the moment, but kind of pops in and out.
I've been totally ignoring that.
Yes, you have, and that's okay. That's okay. All right. As you all know, if you've been watching our videos long enough, the more lower vibrational beings, as you know, they're the ones that I typically deal with. They either come right up to me to challenge me, to check me out, whatever, or I'm not going to say, well, sometimes they're scared of me, but
Yeah, sometimes they are.
they go to her and but this one is actually, and this is the one that I showed so much honor to in the opening. So this spirit isn't coming, she's not trying to scare me or try to intimidate me. Some of them try to intimidate, whatever. That's not happening.
She didn't appreciate that I was ignoring her.
No.
She did not. I gotta up my arm.
Oh,
And
yes.
you've heard us talk about that weak spot in the body.
You're back. Yeah. Let me know if you want me to clear that.
She's she has since backed
Yes.
off because she's like,
Yeah.
you're not going to ignore me now.
Yeah. Because I don't think I don't think she's trying to intimidate you. She just wanted to be seen.
Nope, she just wanted to be seen. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Yes.
All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
Ooh, I have.
Oh my
You can
gosh.
see the hairs even
Yeah.
are standing straight up. The goosebumps. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can see those or not. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
What is her?
yeah, we're headed upstairs to something. I'm gonna say there's something there. That's where we're moving with the ghost hunters.
I hope they're going upstairs.
We're where they are. I'd like to see when we turn it back on. I want to see what they're feeling right now
Okay.
because they're still, yeah. All right. Go up.
Hunt.
Where they want.
Are you hunting us?
Are you happy that Moxley and Amy have come back?
Ah, they didn't go
They
upstairs.
didn't go.
We would like. Turn my normal light on for a minute.
Right, what can you smell?
One of them, I'm going to say.
I can smell
is
something
starting to
very
feel
sweet
nauseous.
here.
No? I can. Hold it out.
That was a scream. That was a scream.
Smell it, just smell it. Just stand there and smell it. What can you smell? What can you smell? Stand here. Please stand here.
I smell pain.
Smells rotten.
Yeah, like a rotten, fleshy smell.
Okay.
It stinks.
But please
Here's
tell
the-
me, did you hear that
Right
scream?
in there, yes.
Ah,
Yeah,
Danny, come here.
just
Come
here.
That's not
Yeah.
a sweet, yummy smell.
It
no,
is,
that
but
is not a sweet, yummy taste either. Ah,
A bad spirit.
oh, whoa, what was that?
No, no.
A bad spirit.
Did it say bad spirit or something like that?
so.
So they didn't say it, but those goosebumps and the hair, whatever, that was equivalent to what just happened there with them. And I have whoosh, huge chills on that one. So they didn't say it. Yeah, but they got a little scared there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this feeling, that's the equivalent of that. So, Yeah.
Sorry.
So now
Whatever they smelled, I taste, and it's nasty.
I don't smell it quick, and I was like, "Get out of here!" Whoop! Not smelling that. Yeah. They are doing everything they can to get them to go up those stairs,
And they're not cooperating.
and they're not cooperating. They're not going.
They are not going.
And I wonder if these ghost hunters, why they're not. Because when you're in a home, those of you also who have been in places with activity, you're drawn where they want you to go. You can feel the flow of energy and where it's going. And they're really pulling them to go upstairs. And I think these ghost hunters are intuitive enough to get that.
Mm-hmm.
So they're either ignoring it or they're ignoring it. I guess it's the same thing. I think they're ignoring, they're just like sticking, maybe there's a little fear is what I
think
just
there
got.
is. I think, excuse me, the man that's doing most of the talking,
Mm-hmm.
I think he doesn't want to go upstairs. There's
No.
a real feeling of, I'm going to get scared if I go up there, so I'm going to stay down here as long as I can.
Yes, like they're finding other places to...
What we want is up there, and I'm not ready to go there.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This is a good one.
And I'm gonna kind of give him props for that, because if you're not ready, you
Absolutely.
shouldn't go.
Yes, absolutely.
So
and
he's-
there's nothing wrong with saying, I'm scared.
Yeah, nothing at all.
No. That's an honest, and sometimes even just saying that
Mm-hmm.
helps you to not feel so
Yes.
scared. Just
Moving that energy
moving that energy. Yeah.
takes the power away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
But they're gonna go upstairs. They gotta go upstairs.
yeah. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
I know you all can't see this, but I'm looking at that. We stopped the video right there, and you can see the witch looking down.
Up at the top of the stairs. Mhm.
Just like from here over, she's like looking down like this, past the corner. I did not see that. Oh,
He saw her.
Something's
saw
here.
her.
No, something's here.
he did.
How strong's that smell?
That's very strong.
How strong is that smell?
That's extremely strong.
Okay, I'm gonna stop that. I feel very validated right now.
As well you should.
Rarely does that happen. I'm telling you guys what's happening,
Yep.
and it rarely gets validated through the video. So that was awesome. I mean, it happens sometimes, but usually, no.
Mhm. I'm going to say that's because most ghost hunters, and this is just an observation, do not follow with their intuition.
Absolutely.
They do not follow with that gut feeling,
Yes.
with their senses,
Yes.
their 5 human senses,
Yes.
and even their, I almost said non-human,
Okay.
their clairs,
Yes.
their energetic senses.
Yes.
And this guy does.
Yes. And it's really nice.
It
And
is.
I have to say something right now. I'm not going to say their names, but I do have 2 students right now. And but I just have to give them props because we teach you say what you get when you get it.
Right.
And because we can't see it. Everyone sees something a little different, etc. You have to
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
And that just they are so like it's almost unteachable. They've just got it.
Ah,
Like it's every time.
right.
One of them has, she lives across the country. We've brought her into a situation where we've cleaned we've had her help us clear a home.
Mhm.
And I just gotta say, Kay, I'm just gonna call her Kay. Prop sister. It was beautiful,
Mhm.
but the way she follows the energy and says what she gets
Yep.
is just
It's
amazing.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And she's so powerful. When she can't wait for the day when she's up and running and, fully. She could certainly do some stuff now, but there will be a day.
There will.
And I'm sure you all will meet her. Yes. Anyway, I just had to give props to my other student is amazing as well. Different skill set, but the same thing. Says what she gets every time and is powerful. And so her English is fabulous.
Her English is
she
wonderful.
doesn't think it is, and so it'll be a while before she would appear on a video with us because she's worried about that. I'll say M. Another M. I have many M's around me in my life.
You do.
Yes. So anyway, sorry that was a little off there, but so anyway, and yes,
But well deserved props, ladies.
Yes.
Well deserved.
And yes, I'm back to teaching, and I am happy and loving it. So,
Yes.
and I want to
Yes, she
thank,
is.
and I want to thank both Kay and M. Thank you, and I want to cry. Thank you for pulling me back into teaching. It's been amazing, and they are amazing. And so anyway, I didn't mean to take this down a different road, but I did. And thanks to Mari-Lyn for always nudging me to come back to teaching. So I had to take a break for a while, and I'm back now. Anyway, whew, okay. We'll see if I even leave that in. I might just edit all that out. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, back to
Okay,
this.
Back to the
Ready?
witch.
Yes.
Think about this. It said hunt. And
Yeah.
Then we've got
Sorry, is it going cold?
Big.
Is it
bad
Big.
spirit.
Is a draft
Big.
coming
Right. Can you feel that electricity? Like the static?
down my legs?
There's a mad static
Round
just
my
here.
legs.
Yeah, here. If you're a bad spirit, can you tell us your name? We demand you to tell
Now you
tell
can
us your name.
Feel it.
Whoa!
Are you unhappy that we've come back to the place
They
where
like
you
that.
maybe attach yourself to me and Amy?
Yeah.
You're not happy about that? Us bringing you back?
It smells a bit stronger now.
Yeah.
Woo!
Extreme.
It's smell there, box. So
Yeah,
it's not
it
Irish,
is.
no.
No.
She died.
Who died? Can you give us a name, please?
Oh yeah. Whew. Whew. Oh.
Now he's saying please.
Yeah, he is. Because
I demand you to step forward.
woof. Yeah. Oh.
Draft is on my legs.
Look how cold it's going.
On my legs.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just gonna stop this for a minute. So wow. Yeah. So he's calling them out, or he's getting demanding now. The spirits aren't and there's the one who calls herself a witch. There is this two-headed thing, which is just more of just energy. I don't know. She controls it. But there feels like there's another entity there, and I can't get a hold of. It feels like a male.
I agree.
Yeah.
For me, he feels on a different. He's on a different level, a different caliber
Okay.
of this
Yes.
witch. I'm not so sure that this witch was a living human at one time.
Oh, okay. Okay. We've seen that.
Mm-hmm. This other, I don't know. I agree. There is, I feel another
Yeah.
entity, energy,
Something.
something.
But I'm not grabbing hold of it. It's, yeah.
It's, yeah, I don't know.
So they are playing into the hands of this witch. She is the one who is in control here, without a doubt. And this is just brilliant for her.
Mm-hmm.
She's very much excited and enjoying this. In no way are any of these three, even put the three together, strong enough to do any harm to her. She knows that. She has been around long enough. Now, I am going to, another bitty side note.
Okay.
We'll see if I really landed what you said. So what happens is humans can conjure up something, conjure up some energy, and what can happen is, well, there are a few different ways it can happen, but a conscious entity and that energy that's being conjured up come together and can form this conscious entity that's been so like the two-headed monster thing, that could be someone conjured that up, which I think she probably did, and it's really not a conscious being. It's just energy of malice and anger and etc. So you see there's two different things happening here. So it's very possible, again, as we go, we will see if that, but that totally landed, that's what happened. This entity was probably a very angry, pissed off entity. Something was conjured up, this energy, and the two just like attracts like, just poof.
Yep.
And came together. Yeah. It can also be, what I'm getting now is, there are cults and things that do human sacrifice, and at that moment that spirit can be trapped in something, in some darker energy that they conjure up to come. So it can happen different ways.
It's true.
Which is very sad, but that still does happen. It still does happen. We don't like to even think that happens, but it does. Also extremely rare, so very, very rare.
Very
very
rare.
rare.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right.
Okay.
I am Frank. Whoa! Something just tugged on me leg. Again, here. Something it proper just went like that on the back of my leg. Just as it said Frank.
It humped your leg, is what it did.
A horse of.
The dog goat humped his leg.
Seahorse or...
Was it not a hat?
No.
Trying to get you to go up
If you're up the
stairs.
stairs, can you step down, please?
It's fun up here. Come on.
What was that?
Yeah, that do. It was behind me. Go over this way.
Okay. One more time. Sorry, this is really good. And you hear us talk about we don't chase anything. However, in this situation, we would go up the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
We would have been up the stairs
We'd have been up
a
the
long
stairs
time
a long
ago.
time ago. I'd have been up this first staircase.
Oh, and I would have been looking around like Mari-Lyn.
Yeah, I'd have been up that first staircase.
And then I go, oh,
Absolutely.
because this is the most curious person you'll ever meet in your life. And all of a sudden she'll just, and I'm like, wait, and I'm talking away, yada, yada, yada. And I look back, it's like, oh, where'd she go now? Like I'm looking around. Happens all the time. It's like, where did Mari-Lyn go? She's off doing something. And yeah, so yes. So actually, I would be chasing her, is what she'd go up to see what's there, and I'd be going, Mari-Lyn, I need to be close to you if you want me to help. Yes. So.
Yeah, because sometimes having to call Pam for a sword is like, dang, I should have waited for Pam.
Yes.
Love, 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 love.
Yes. Yes. So that refers to when you get scared, we need to be in the vibration of love. And sometimes you'll get scared real quick and you're like, love, 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 bring in love, bring in love. So that's just what she was doing there. So, all right.
Oh my goodness.
This is good. And yes, the dog goat thing humped his leg.
Yeah.
That's what he felt. That was really good. That's in the animal kingdom, that's a form of intimidation and topping.
Yes. Yeah. Can't think of my word, but.
I know, but it's there. Yeah.
Yep.
You all know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Control.
Aha.
Control.
Yes.
Control.
Yes. All right. Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha is what I'm hearing. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just letting him know who the alpha.
Uh-huh.
Why do I feel extremely nervous?
Okay, that was funny.
I feel,
No idea why.
do you know what? I'm getting a gut feeling like something really bad's going to happen here.
I don't, because it's awful.
Right, so
That's
I'm
what
just
they want
setting
him
up,
to feel.
and the REM pod keeps going off. Like I just said, we've got a couple of bells set up. Got the other device down here, the Aeroflux. There we go. So
We
the
saw
whole
this one
point
other
of coming
time,
back
this
out here tonight,
lighty thing. It's pretty cool,
is-
it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
and Amy, we come here last month, just the two of us, to do an investigation. And ever since, we've been getting a lot of stuff happening. So we're just trying to rule out each location. We think this could be the location where we've got an attachment. Whoa! Something just touched my hand. Honestly, something just touched my hand. It just grabbed my hand. No, it's awful.
It's just circling him. He's just, he
Yeah,
has,
but it's
he's
not
got
our
him
bells.
down.
They're not going. They're not our bells, so what is going on?
Uh-huh.
I'll show you.
Lob one of the spirit talker on.
Look. Set a bell up there. The bell there.
Who just touched me then? If you hear, make any of these devices go off for us.
Because touching him isn't enough.
He'd rather him touch the device
Yeah.
than him.
You want to ring one of the bells? Got two bells, one at the bar and one at the door. You hear that?
Like for breath.
That no, it was heavy footsteps over there. You hear that though?
That was a voice or something.
Yeah.
Tell us your name.
Oh, I smell wee. Ammonia. Wee.
That's not a nice sign either.
I can smell wee.
You here with us? Would you like us to go dark? Would you like us to turn all the lights out?
Yes.
Yes.
K2 response.
What was that?
That was a big presumption.
Yeah, it was.
Was that you? Oh.
Right, it's 8.6 degrees at the minute. 8.6, remember
You
that.
can see her breath. I mean, it's cold in there.
What's on there?
Creature.
Creature!
Jesus, no.
And I heard, like, it sounded like hoofs.
What
In
did you
here.
see? That weird shape thing you seen before as well.
You
What
just
is
seen
it?
the shadow, didn't you?
It was a horseshoe.
I see something.
Oh, you seen a horseshoe?
Not a horseshoe, sorry.
like
A
a
seahorse.
like size.
Oh,
Creature.
When we was down there, I seen something go right behind, and then you got touched. What the hell is going
I know.
You're getting what you went there for.
Uh-huh.
on? Right.
Yeah. Right. Remember,
who's
I don't know if
you
you agree.
I'm going to stop.
Oh,
If you hear
So, before I talked about the crying to get them to go where they want them to go. This crying is different, and I get residual with this one.
Okay.
So I'm not getting the same crying.
Okay. I didn't hear this one. Yeah, I didn't get anything around it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I also, they're walking around, so the female there, the girl, human, sort of walked through this stuff and walked past a couple of those things and they didn't go off. So you can see how they don't always,
Right.
go off. So I just don't put a lot of, I just, I don't put a lot of stock in that stuff. But at the same time, like I just said, I kind of get it because the viewers can then see something going on, and it really does add. This is the first time I've ever thought this. It adds to the video.
it does. It does. And I think
It doesn't add a lot for me, but I could see
how it can
how
add
it
to
can.
it.
Yeah.
And I think it's important that when people can realize that just because it goes off doesn't necessarily mean it's a spirit.
Right.
When it does not go off does not necessarily mean there is no
Right.
spirit.
Yes.
So understanding that nothing is concrete.
Yeah. So for me, it doesn't do anything for me because for me, it's distracting. I get distracted by that. Yeah. And maybe that's just my, my monkey brain. I don't know. But it's distracting for me. It kind of...
Well, and we have other ways of...
Yes. But sort of too much 3D stuff will kind of pull me out. And so it distracts me. But at the same time, I get it. If I were to watch this, just watch the video without feeling into it, without being in that energy, without psychically looking into it, I think I'd probably like all that stuff. More than I do. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I might have to try it. We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Let's get back to it.
Okay.
When it cries and it starts getting louder, do not venture off on your own to see what it is, because it could be luring us away from each other. And my arm's going very heavy. Like,
Cemetery.
I don't know.
I didn't understand anything he just said. But I'm sure it doesn't matter.
Did you hear
Did you hear that? Like
Yes.
my arm feels like my camera's a lead weight. To the point I'm actually going to have to change.
He challenged them. That's why.
Cemetery up the road.
Do you know when you were there last time and I thought I seen what looked like a child? You thought the noise of a child. Is something pretending to be a child?
That's what I think. And I think that's why, with the crying, it's trying to lure maybe yourself, maybe one of us away.
Let me just recap you on that. When I was here with Mink, we went upstairs.
Did you really?
Something's there.
My ankles have gone freezing.
You can.
I got a black mass shadow in my laser grid. This height of a child.
Did you not hear that?
No.
No, I didn't hear
It was
that.
like a.
Who's here with us? Tell us your name.
We demand your name.
Uncle.
That's funny.
Okay, those words don't often mean anything, and it could have just been, but that's really awesome. So he's challenging this thing.
Yep.
This thing is responding by humping his leg and showing him who's on top, really.
Yep.
And then they say, Uncle.
Uncle.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. But that is why he's being bothered, because he's the one challenging. And so the spirit is saying, okay, I guess we're going toward you, because how dare you come in here and challenge me? This is my domain. You don't come in here and start demanding I do things.
There's no sense of honor
Correct.
in demanding.
Right.
And I'm speaking from the ghost point of view in this case.
Yep.
You're not honoring me or my dwelling in the least.
That's why we're not being bothered. I mean, she wanted Mari-Lyn.
She wanted my attention.
She wanted your attention. That's different. She keeps popping in and out. I have chills again. I don't know if you can see them. She's popping in and out, not bothering us at all.
And
Not trying to intimidate, not
No.
anything,
No.
because we came in with honor.
she totally left me alone. The back pain went away.
Yes, she's just trying to get your attention.
I have not been aware of her
Right.
anymore.
Right.
And she's okay with that. She doesn't care now because
Now that
she knows.
Now that you know, that she knows you know about her.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick side note.
Yeah.
Back to what he was saying.
Yeah. The part I couldn't
when
understand.
You couldn't understand him. He was talking about how with that crying, he didn't want either of the other two to just wander off by themselves because he felt like they were maybe trying to get lured away to separate them.
Okay. And that's certainly...
Very smart.
Yes, very smart. That is very smart.
Yeah.
I stick with, I felt that was residual. However, very smart. You don't do what Mari-Lyn does and get curious and just go off without telling,
Yeah.
without saying anything. Yes.
You know, Some habits die hard.
You're never going to lose that. It's also one of the things that I love about her and love going to places of activity with her because of that. But it makes my job even a little more, intense at times.
I wish my husband was as appreciative of my,
Of your
my
curiosity.
curiosity.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Hardware store, grocery store, clothing store. He'll go stand out in the main aisle. He'll just like be all She'll come out sometime.
And now I have to go find her. Or I hear a Pam! Like, okay. Yes. Yeah, so.
Shoot.
It is a beautiful thing, curiosity. But, yes. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Oh, no. No, it's playing with you. It's playing with you. No, it's playing with you because it'll know. It knows. So now it's going to try and affect you by using somebody who you know. So you think you're going to be communicating with somebody you think you know.
Yeah.
Right? And then you're going to feel comfortable to walk off on your own. And then somebody, don't matter which one of us, is going to end up with something. That's how the attachments start, Danny.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? That is how the attachments start.
Don't try and pretend to be something you're not.
I agree. I'm
You're
going
not going to trick any of us here to.
I agree with a lot of that, except that's how an attachment happens. Or starts. Whatever verbiage he used.
He said starts. I can understand his thought process,
Yes,
though.
absolutely. Yeah.
And that leads right back into what you were saying about why maybe we should do a video on attachments.
Yes. Yeah, on what that means. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the verbiage is not quite
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, but it's nice to see them stick together.
And I'm going to say his verbiage, according to our knowledge, our experience, isn't accurate, but you can tell he's done this for a while.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He is speaking from experience
Yes,
in that
absolutely.
whole separation,
Yes.
and he's not speaking out of fear here.
Nope.
He's speaking out of experience.
Or just out his ass because he doesn't
Yeah.
really know. We see a lot lot of that in these videos.
Yeah, we
It's
do.
like, where's that coming from? Oh, we know where that's coming from. What body part that's coming out of. So, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Back.
Yep.
Right. We know you're not a child. We know you're not a family member. We're here to find out who you are and where you're from.
Let's see, look at the time.
Stay.
Stay. We're going to stay until we get the answers. No. One of the laser pen thing. Look, it's moving around. Why are they moving around like that? Is it you? Oh my goodness. I thought, why is that moving like that then?
Looking at it,
Right, that's
thinking,
debunked there.
I'm moving my hand. Oh, it's me. That was me.
Right, we're going to turn the lights off.
I was
Then we
trying
want you to
to
come in
figure
the
out
room
what
and
was
speak
happening.
with us
They tricked
and tell us your
him.
real name
Really cold.
and where you've come from. Can you do that?
No, my back is really, really cold.
Circling.
11.6 on you there, Dan. That's weird, that, because the temperature's gone up.
Matt, you're probably picking up my body heat behind me.
Oh, here we go, yeah.
Oh, look what's changed.
Behind me.
Yeah,
Oh my
behind you.
gosh.
It could be.
And it's changed.
Do you say it's
Okay,
getting warm or
that's-
cold? I thought you said cold.
The temperature's going warmer.
Oh,
They're
my back
feeling
is
colder.
freezing.
Okay. That's typically draining.
You are not allowed to be anywhere near Danny. I demand you to step away. turn back to green. Danny, move away.
Oh, mate. Oh,
You've got no power over us.
Oh.
Paul.
We're not asking, we're telling you. I'm getting sharp pains in my back.
Oh,
In
yes,
the-
they do.
Right, let me have a
Right
look
in the
at your
base of my
Have you
back.
got anything on your back? Just please.
Right in the base of my back, I'm getting a pain. No, it's like a little shooting pain. It's just like a...
Oh, me too then.
Smell wee again.
Yeah.
You never not smell it.
Yeah.
Wee.
I can smell it very strong. It almost smells. It smells like cat wee.
Yes,
It's
Yeah.
the nails.
Light.
It's her nails.
Light.
1, 2,
Right?
3.
Yep.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay. You're gonna have to do more than that.
Okay.
No, there's somebody there.
I'm going to stop this. All right, this is really good, and I'm sorry to stop the video, but so the way she sort of did that to Mari-Lyn with her nails on her arm, she's doing it with a lot more force to them, and she's going to the men as opposed to the woman there, because typically men are more aggressive and powerful. I don't know. Typically, they're the ones that can, they're more physical than we are typically, etc. So they're showing their dominance. She's getting this is her this time, not the dog, the dog, dog goat,
Dog goat.
but she's letting them know you're telling me this is what you want. I'm going to give you what you want. And the cold is different. That when there's heat, when there's a lot of heat, you're more likely to get an attachment, get jumped. More serious things happen with heat than cold. Cold is typically, they're just pulling the energy out of you. And that's when you start to get a headache, your sinuses start to dry out. Now, nothing is 100%. Now, right when I say that, the very opposite could happen.
Sure.
But more times than not, that's the way it is. But there's always room for something to be different. So we never say anything is 100%.
Never.
Because every time we do, we get shown something the opposite. So we've learned.
Yeah.
But in this case, if you're ever out in activity, cold, not to say it's good, but cold is better than hot
Cold is better than hot.
on your body. Just
Yes.
saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's interested in something about this female. She's
Okay.
she's watching her. She's gauging her.
Making her feel safe because she's not
feels safe.
because she's not bothering her. She's bothering the men to put them in their place.
And I'm
really.
like, why? And well, the first reason why, of course, is they're demanding.
Yep.
But there's something else. Some reason she's watching her.
Got to pay attention to that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We're like
Okay.
about halfway done
Whew.
with this. So
Yeah.
this is going to be a long video, y'all.
Yeah.
You might have to watch it in a couple segments or something. We'll see.
No, that's okay. Get your
Yeah.
popcorn and your.
Yes, yes.
Right. Let's set our cameras up in places. Yeah. Let's go lights out and see what we can. See if we can draw. We need to try and draw it into the room. There we go. Yes.
That's what it wanted to do.
Yes. We want you to come in the room. Well, cat ball. Are you unhappy that we're calling you out?
Ring the bells.
Set those bells off.
There you go.
If you've really got that much power, set the bells off. Fling something at one of us.
Now The animal.
Whatever it is here it's never been human. You can feel it.
He's sitting on top of that. He's just sitting there. Ding.
Step away from the device. I'm not asking, I'm telling you to step away. Not going
He
to
can
listen.
feel it.
We're going to have to tread
I'd like
carefully
more
on this one.
information on that.
Yeah. Stop. Move away. Look at the cat ball.
We're not even alive, just move, but you missed that.
No, there's no way.
No, look.
See, I just done that.
Just totally playing with him.
Behind
Stop.
it.
Playing with his food.
Could happen.
Glenn.
Glenn.
You're throwing all these random names at us, but you're not telling us your name. We want your name.
Did you hear that?
I heard something, but just before that, I think I might have caught an orb coming up. Shadow.
Not gonna happen.
Amy, what did you see
No.
Shadow. Clear and pen.
Wait. Stay still. I think I just seen a break in the. Yes.
Oh, it's breaking near the back.
Yes. I'm seeing the break. Seeing the break.
Okay, two's going off. And
Let me turn this light back out. There was a definite break then. Look at the break. Here. Just here.
Did you not hear that? Did you not hear it?
What?
He went like a kid.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm just trying to watch this.
Among.
Are you among us?
It's breaking.
Seen a couple of different breaks. And they're all next to the ceiling, which
I
gives it
can't
that.
tell exactly what they're looking at.
It's me. Sugar, that's me. What's that?
Come towards me.
He's just throwing his energy around. Like it's just big. He's really
Stop.
like puffing up and getting his energy all like
Stop.
Military.
Military.
he's also draining some of the energy out of the room and it's moving toward him.
Shit.
Whoa, that was like a pop. That wasn't drip. That wasn't a drip. That was it that bottle?
Don't know.
Something went boom and banged. Like to say, I'm here.
I said, why is everything stop? Hey,
Are we upsetting you now? You're still not showing us.
Hear that? It went.
I didn't hear it.
oh my god, I've had that name come through at the
No.
Park Hotel.
Right, Mox.
And I've got a
Yeah.
Me and Amy have just been watching that then when we were lights out. What did we see?
something going right across.
Something go across the bar.
Across the bar, I was watching something at the.
That's me.
I was watching something at the top, coming across and down, and then going back up. It was moving around. In, I'm not breaking.
Across the back.
So mine's there.
Mine's
Danny's
there.
in front of
Section
him,
of it.
right? So that's why I'm stood here, because I can't break it from where I am.
I'm stuck behind the camera, so
Yeah,
it's not
so
me.
you can't do it.
That,
No.
That bottle. That was that. That was that.
David.
David.
That was that.
It was, wasn't it?
Do you know what? I've got that bottle on view as well.
Twice it's done that.
I feel like something shifted.
Yeah, something's definitely shifted. I'm hoping the way we're doing it now. Well, I'll tell you later. One's put outside.
Don't tell me now, because if it scares me, I'm off.
No, it's nothing scary, but I'm trying to keep it out my head.
Yeah, okay.
Because whatever's there, it might be able to
Is it here?
manipulate me.
My legs are freezing.
Amy, look at that. Blacked out there.
Guys, let me know
Oh my god.
what you're thinking. And there's the REM pod going off.
Just a bucket, Kate.
Yeah?
Mark,
Yeah?
come and look at this.
1 minute. Step away from the REM pod.
Cancer.
Cancer.
Don't listen to it.
I know. I'm not gonna listen to it, mate. Just trying to get personal.
Turn your white light on.
Did you hear that?
As soon as I move away. Go on, what is it?
It's blacked out there. Blacked out there. And there.
I need to make this.
Neither do I. You are right. It does look like a face.
It's insane.
Have you got it on yours?
Yeah. Look at it.
There. And it's above the REM pod. And then when I mentioned that to Amy, then the REM pod went off.
Yeah.
K2 just went.
Is that you showing yourself in a different form?
Everything started.
Is that you?
What?
No. Did you just touch me?
Oh, did you? Why do I want to touch you?
There's no water.
No, seriously, something just rubbed. Something just rubbed right up my leg.
No,
Can I just say, it's gone freezing.
I thought it was Danny at first. It's just natural instinct.
Do you know, my legs feel warm, but
I'm roasting.
it's here.
But look,
To be honest, mate, I'm freezing.
you freezing.
Yeah,
I'm roasting. I'm warm again.
Ball.
Ball.
Cat ball.
Yeah.
Touch that ball for me. Touch any of the devices.
Yeah.
K2.
They're all going to be really sick for days.
Go on, do it again, please.
Make a massive bang for us.
Especially the guy who's getting warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone very quiet.
Oh my god. I've got literally 0 battery.
Oh wow.
That was I had a full battery on me.
They're just not
on
going to
me.
do. They're not going to do what they're being
Right.
told to do.
Smelling like cat wee again.
Did you hear that?
I heard it. Did you
Why
hear it?
haven't
Sam?
they gone upstairs?
That was it.
It was there.
Good
That
question.
was like
It was
there.
there.
You must have got it there.
You know what mine's like for picking up stuff.
Yeah.
Really.
You'd have heard it. It was like a. I've not heard a couple of growls like you have, but that sounded
That
like
was like a growl.
That was like a.
As soon as you mentioned you can smell cat wee,
Yes.
When
and
you
it's
said
like.
that, then the K2 spiked.
I had one right next to me and again. Need to turn this light off.
Can you set one of them bells off for us, please? I know you can do it.
I'll be honest. I don't think you've got the strength. I don't think you've got the power to set one of those balls off. That's me. That's me breaking it there, coming through.
I feel like something's gripping my ankles.
It's funny that because my bottom legs are freezing.
Prisoner.
What did that say?
I'm getting
He's
pins and
laughing.
needles in my feet.
Ah, yeah.
What did that say?
Prisoner.
Prisoner. Are you a prisoner? See, this is a theory I had. I heard something like boom boom.
Yeah.
I had a theory the other day when I was talking to the wife, yeah, about this place, about everything that's been going on in the past locations.
Yeah.
And I said, I reckon there's other spirits here, but because of what's happened, what people have opened up, they've opened up portals, yeah?
Yeah.
And all the other spirits are now are pretty much trapped.
Yeah.
They're hiding from whatever demonic entity or whatever's come through the portal.
Yeah.
Because if that portal's still open now, there's always stuff coming through
Well, they're
constantly.
constant traffic.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. So whatever was here, if it was intelligent or residual, whatever, it can be affected, can't it?
Yes. You hear us?
What we're talking about.
Exactly.
You heard that, and now that.
I hear talking all the time.
I'm going
I don't
really.
understand why I'm hearing it.
Whoa, I'm going really hot. But feel me. How cold's that?
It's cold.
But I'm boiling.
Okay, so I'm.
It's
Oh,
just
wait.
such a
But I'm boiling.
weird feeling in here. I don't.
Whoever you are, you're not allowed to attach yourself to me. You have to stay here.
Yeah.
I demand you to stay here. You're not welcome to follow any of us home. Stop picking up then.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
13. Unlucky number.
Yeah.
Unlucky
That's just an
13.
invitation.
And the odds of them being followed home
Right,
are
I
greater
reckon we
than
should pack
them being
everything up
attached to.
Going to somewhere else.
Yes. There is a difference between
You
being followed home and being attached.
Thank goodness there's a difference.
Yes, yes, yes. Although now he's getting really hot. He really needs to have an energy healing within a few hours. Like he needs to go
Yes.
get. If we were there,
Mm-hmm.
I would clear his energy right now. And when you feel that really hot,
Mm-hmm.
it can mean you're about to get jumped. An actual attachment can happen. That's a time when you can get scratched or you'll find bruises on you, etc.
Mm-hmm.
The hot is more dangerous again than the cold.
And can happen.
Yes.
Just because you get hot doesn't mean
No.
it's going to happen.
No.
But you are at greater risk, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yes.
When that happens.
Yes. And
happens.
I don't completely agree with what he was saying about a portal. There are actual portals. They actually have the vibration of just like one entity that can come in and out. So it's not just like a doorway.
Mhm.
Doorways are different.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start looking for a portal. I haven't seen one yet, but I really wasn't looking until he said something. But I don't think there's a portal down there. But I'll check that out.
Yeah, I haven't.
But there was something else he said that I didn't feel like he got quite right, and I can't remember now what it is. But I think didn't he use the word demonic? That gets used a lot. That gets thrown around a lot. And this thing might be dangerous, but it's not what I would consider to be demonic.
Right. He did say demonic. He did, however, say or.
Okay.
Demonic or whatever is here.
Okay.
So I will give him that
Yes.
he used the D word.
The D
'cause
word.
It's, you know, it's usable.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I haven't felt any portals or doorways, but I
No.
have not been like looking
I haven't either.
for them.
I
not
have not
even in
either.
the least.
No.
So
I will do that.
okay.
If you want to just
Okay.
continue there, I will
Okay.
sort of check around.
I'm personally just saying I'm ready for them to move on.
Yes,
Another
me
room,
too. Like this is
upstairs.
I'm verge of boredom here.
Go upstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Go back over to the main hall where I reckon that's where the portal's been open. Yeah?
There's been rituals from there.
Yeah, there's been rituals, everything done there. Like I say, we head back over there and see if we can get anything coming. Like last time, we weren't even doing anything, we were just talking,
And all that happened.
and everything started happening, and then we caught that, the can fly off the side.
No.
Right, so we're just getting ready to pack up. It's a bit darker, it says flash. Amy was just looking over there, and behind the bar, where was it?
Right, so I'm going to walk towards it so you can
Yeah.
see the grid, yeah?
Yep.
Right. You can see the laser grid. It's like there and it goes down. It
Yeah.
come from here and it was like two, like flashes just went like that, but two at the same time. And
That's
they were
mad.
Here. They're seeing it with my eyes.
2 flashes, and then that says
That says
flash when you're trying to
flash.
tell us about it.
And I went, oh, and the two.
Well-
there.
What?
What does that say?
Secret?
Secret.
Is there a secret within the walls of this property?
Right, what I was trying to say last time, a minute ago.
Can I turn this
Last
off?
time
Stop
me and
it
you were
real
there,
quick.
Amy, we went into the basement.
Okay, so I'm going to say there was a portal. After whoever did their ritual thing, they closed it back up.
Okay.
There is, portals. Anyway, it was there. It's been closed. It was not in this room. It was in another room. It felt like the room that they were previously in, but I'm not sure. But I was just kind of walking through and seeing, maybe not even actually, maybe over here, this way. So there's that staircase there. I think they went to the left of the staircase, maybe over to the right. There's a room over there. That might have been that portal, but it's been closed. So whoever did the ritual did it properly. You open a portal, then you close the portal down after.
Okay.
So that's what I get. I will continue to look to see if there's something else, but that's what I have thus far.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did we see when we were in the basement? Do you remember?
The frog?
Frog,
Yes.
right? Anything demonic, anything like that? It can
Do you know
show
witches?
its, yeah,
They have
witches.
familiars.
Yes.
Called familiars, and it's their got some flashing then.
Oh, I heard something then. Go on, sorry.
They're called familiars, and what it's usually what the animals show
Yes.
as cats, they show as frogs, it could be anything.
Yep. So anything demonic, they
Manifest like that.
yeah, they manipulate like witches and stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, witches do stuff for
Go.
God. That's because we're talking about it. It knows. It
Are we
knows.
onto it?
It knows. We know. Right? And what did we try? We tried to pick the frog up.
We didn't, we couldn't get hold.
We couldn't get hold of it.
It jumped at me at first.
Yeah. But ever since,
The frog.
right, ever since then, I've been seeing stuff at home. I've been hearing stuff. Stuff's been happening at my workplace.
Something's wrong.
Stuff's been happening to Amy
The frog's jumped and
at
it's
home as well. On other investigations, you've probably seen a lot of them so far, where we're getting a lot of stuff. That's referring back to me and Amy all the time.
Mox,
Cat ball.
you're not even moving.
No.
Just a quick one.
Here.
Yep.
I've got a pain here.
Retaliate.
Here.
Amy said the frog jumped her,
Yeah.
right? So spirits can leap.
Yep.
The frog's jumped at Amy. The spirits leaped. There's Amy's attachment.
It could be. It could be. And I touched it. I grabbed it. I tried to grab it.
There's your attachment if you've touched
Yeah.
Cat ball.
Cat ball on. We're right. We are right.
Yeah.
None of us are
Real.
Real.
We're onto it.
Yeah. Set everything up and look at the K2s.
Well, that's a big.
K2s are going
talk
off.
about leaping.
The vent
Yeah.
pod was going off.
That's the leap right there.
And the aeroflux
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
change
so-
to orange. But now it's just reset itself once again.
Okay, so there could be something with animals, absolutely. And frogs, I think it's similar to like flies, etc. They can be drawn to that lower vibration. It can happen. What I was getting, I was looking for another portal, and they threw me when they started talking about this demonic stuff and witches and whatever, kind of pulled me out. What is happening with them, I believe, this is my opinion, at their home, what happens is it usually starts in your bedroom, because that's where you sleep. That's where your body, your light body, comes out of your body. You become, as you sleep, you become more multidimensional, etc. Their fear, they take all of that low vibration home. It gets into bed with them. They dream, they have these, you're going into a multidimensional state and things. So they have, I can't say they've never necessarily brought home a conscious spirit. And again, I'm not totally looking into it. They have not asked me to, so I'm not going to do that. But that's typically what happens. You bring that low vibrational stuff home, your fear, you're sleeping, you're in a multidimensional state. Your brain is trying to make sense of stuff, that fear, and it can bring things into your home. Your home can then become filled with activity.
Yes.
It's not necessarily that you brought something home with you.
Other than just
Yes.
the energy.
And you have created that yourself, which none of these, I've never heard a ghost hunter sort of say that. Like, they don't realize that you can create your own energy. You can create your own paranormal activity.
Yes.
And it's, again, very dangerous to have in your home. We never recommend you have activity in your home that needs to be your sanctuary. It's not good for anyone.
Yes. And this is why you have heard, Pam usually is the one that says it, energy healings, clearing your energy after you've been in paranormal activity, before you go home.
Yes.
As soon as you leave the property, the sooner the better.
Yep.
Have your energy cleared, get an energy healing if it was, you know, really ramped up, or if you had any of that heat.
Have your car cleared.
Yes. So important to have your energy cleared so you don't take any of that energy home. You're not purposely taking it, but we, as energy beings, we take energy.
Now, I will say this. We have cleared some energy, the energy, you know, the house, the property, everything. There's been so much to do. We are like dog dead tired after. It is just like, you just want to go home and sleep. And I get that. And sometimes we don't even have the extra energy to do anything. But first thing in the morning, everything gets cleared. We clear it all. We typically clear before we go to bed, but there have been a couple of times where we're just exhausted. We don't have anything left. Like, we're just exhausted.
There was one, we got home late. I came home. I went right to bed.
Yeah.
I'm like so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I finally got out of bed, cleared my energy, went back to bed, out. Yeah.
Something like that happens.
Yeah.
And there are ways, we're not huge with crystals. We know a lot of people that use them. You've heard us talk about that before. And it's even as simple as using selenite and running that over your body before you go to bed, and then in the morning. Because I will say, I at least do that.
Yes. Love my selenite.
Yes, it's very good for that. And then do a good clearing of yourself, your home, your car, everything.
Yeah, everything.
So anyway, I'm not sure why we ran that direction, but we ran down a rabbit hole.
Because he was talking about something.
Oh yeah.
Followed them
Followed
home.
That's right.
And you're going to take the energy with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And just because, here's another thing.
Yeah.
Just because I go to one house and we think there's a spirit named Bob there.
Yeah.
And then we go to another house and we hear Bob again. Does that mean Bob Follis? No. The entities that are there, if they've been around for a long time, they know things. They know we're coming before we're there. They know where you've been, what entities you have talked to and picked up, etc. And they will bring that back as a way to sort of evoke something from you. So
they will. Another scenario.
It can happen, but it's very super, like more often it's just them calling it.
You are at a home and you interacted with Bob. You come to another home and you're hearing something on that voice box. Mm-hmm. It doesn't quite sound like anything, but it could be Bob. Our brain makes it Bob.
Yes.
Our brain tries to make sense of what it's hearing.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So, and again, nothing is 100%.
Nope.
And this is from our experience and what we have seen over and over and over again. Doesn't mean that it's always true or not true or whatever. And you all can decide for yourself. But yeah.
But there's very rarely one clear answer for any given situation.
Yes. And all things are always possible all at the same time.
All at the same time.
So
yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm starting to get it's like.
Are you itchy?
Yeah, the energy is just really All right.
Okay.
All right. Let me get that.
Whew.
Yeah.
Alright, should we go lights out for this?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Not down there with you. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry.
I only
Okay.
picked up every.
We've come up to where we think you come from.
That's pretty cool.
Can
those
you show
lights.
yourself here?
I've seen it in a movie.
K2's
That was really
went off
cool.
then, didn't they?
Yeah. I'm not being funny, but I've got a break in the line of light here straight away.
Can you step forward into the room?
Oh,
Yep.
see ya.
A lot of just energy moving. Lot of moving.
Well,
energy.
if you step... Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Just over there.
That's what Bandit says.
If you come forward, come into the room, we'll try and help you. You can leave back through the portal if you want.
But what you need to do is leave yourself here.
What would they
Just
do?
leave this blue light on. I
How
want
are
to
they
see if
gonna
I can capture anything in the background or anything there.
Portal's closed.
So you're saying you're a lady. Can you tell me your name?
Take picture.
I
Take
also
a
have to
picture.
say something.
Okay, I'll take a picture.
I also have to say something.
Okay.
They don't need a portal or a doorway to move around. Just FYI.
True.
So, it's just they move through the dimensions. A portal, we'll do something on portals, but just at the moment, I'm going to write that down so we
Okay.
remember. I think we've talked about doing something about
We
portals,
have,
portals and doorways.
Yeah.
They don't need a portal or a doorway.
Mm.
And that's one of the reasons that they will follow, because what they're doing is they're using your energy to move from location to location. They can, that's not always. But what I'm thinking, like, let's say one of these people say, something followed me home. But then they're saying, are you using a portal to go back? They're not the same. Like, they don't need a portal to go from location to location.
Right.
And I had a really good thought there and it just went out. So sorry about that. We'll keep going.
There's
Happens.
1, 2, and 3.
No.
I took a few pictures. You're going to show yourself to me on the pictures.
Adam.
Nope. Just getting you to do what they want you to do.
I'm very quiet.
But it's not nice.
No.
Did you hear that there?
I heard.
Like a
Now.
Now.
Do you like it? Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
It's in between you and Mox.
yeah.
Now. You're going to do something for us now?
It's funny you say that.
Now, one minute, I'm taking one more picture.
K2 Spike.
Down there.
Mary.
Mary.
No.
Is Mary a relation to you? K2 Spike on that there.
Another knock.
Yeah.
Bang. Down the corridor.
It's down there. It's like it's taking us back.
Yeah. He's trying to pull us back down there.
But why?
We're not going back up there. You come up here to us.
Evening.
Evening. I'm not too sure if I heard something then. It was like a...
Yes.
K2
I
went
heard
off when you
it.
said that.
Like you're trying to talk. What do you want to say to us?
Both K2s at the same time.
There's just so much energy moving around in there.
Ooh,
I can hear talking.
please. I hope you.
I'm not feeling anything
No.
in this space right
No.
now.
Not nothing conscious.
No.
A lot of energy for sure.
Pat.
Pat.
Are you actually going to tell us your
They really
real
wanted
name?
him to go upstairs.
Yeah.
I think that's where they can pull up the most energy. Is up.
It was upstairs.
Do you know
When you're
what? This, it looks like somebody
Sort
stood
of
there, doesn't
gathered
it?
in a
Yeah,
particular
it really
room
does.
up there,
We demand you to tell us your name.
and that's where they like them to be.
Did they both like her?
Yeah. Are you happy that we brought you back here,
Joy.
Joy?
They're kind of
If
bored
I said
now.
that.
Yeah.
Are you happy that we brought you back here,
Just like
Joy?
Me.
Sorry.
Oh gosh, again.
Yeah.
I get a funny smell.
We're gonna leave.
Back.
That's right behind you.
Oh, what did I just say? What did I just say?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're gonna start leaving in a minute. I hope you're happy that we brought you back to this property.
And I hope you know you've got to stay here.
It's flashing.
Castle.
Castle.
Is this
But-
your castle?
Yeah, that it could be meaning castle. Like,
I
yeah,
don't
I'm back
understand
in
they
my
brought
castle.
you back, even if they were there.
This is your castle. This is where you have to stay.
Oh.
Do you understand?
I think they think when they were here before, something followed them home.
Gotcha.
And they brought it back.
Oh my goodness, that's so no.
Wow.
Wow.
Um,
Could it happen? Sure.
Yes.
Again, we will never say 100%, but the
I can-
chances of that,
Yeah. I can
know.
understand their thought
Yeah.
process on
yes. In our experience, it doesn't happen that way.
that. No. And in the feeling I'm getting, that is not what happened here.
Right. There's really it's, and when I say ego, I don't, when I'm referring to ego, I'm talking to just the human brain, just the way we think, our thought process, that's all ego.
Okay.
So that, you know that.
Yep.
That's what we,
Yep.
I think humans think that we have more power than we do, or that I think, and one thing that our ego does is try to connect pieces and try to put things together. So maybe they went, my house has all this activity. Oh, it was after that house. So we're going to go back and it's going to follow us back and we can take it back. So trying to make sense of what's happening. But the issue is that is we're using our ego, and the spirit realm doesn't have the ego.
Right.
They have consciousness, and it's diminished, and it's within the fear, but they do not have the full range. So we're trying to make sense out of something, and it's kind of
Mm-hmm. It's apples and oranges.
yeah.
Or a most recent one was dark chocolate and Brussels sprouts.
Yes, very different things. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, yeah.
All right. Can I start this without messing it up?
Yes.
Florence.
Florence. He's just spouting out names now.
Yeah.
He's trying to get it to stay longer and longer. That's what it's doing.
They want to stay there. No, I don't.
Let me
feel-
just do something real quick
none of
before
them
we
was
start
gonna be
getting ready to go.
Well, it's always been just spitting. at me.
No.
Well, you know those spirits get
What the hell was that?
a little
Not
bored.
too sure.
SLS.
Yeah. If you are here in this room, can you show yourself?
I see their
Oh.
shadow in the phone.
Going cold.
Max,
Yeah.
just let Amy do the talking.
Go on.
If they saw what I saw, they'd.
Yes. Those lights
I feel
do
you.
not penetrate through all of the dimensions. So something can still get through deeper into the dimensions than what's there. And you'll have to say what you saw.
Who
but
do you want to speak with?
I think this is almost over.
Oh.
Okay, too.
I just got this. What it felt like right on my shoulder, like that.
It's pretty good thinking though
Like
to use the
somebody
phone
went
with
like
it.
that on
Yeah.
my shoulder. They went,
Yeah.
but it weren't a woman's hand. It was a big. It felt like a big hand right on my shoulder. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cat. In between the car, then I heard it with my ears. Then it's like a. Did you hear it?
Before that, though, before the car, I heard a woman clear as day, like somebody in distress,
Yeah.
clear as day from there. I hope I've got it on here. That was before the car. Their car.
Are you ready for us to leave?
I still
Yeah.
get residual with that woman in distress.
I'll buy
Are you
that.
happy?
Yeah.
Moxley and Amy have
That
come
first
back here
time
and brought
was
you back
not.
to
Maybe
your home.
the witch was mimicking
Yeah.
this residual.
Should we make this our
Oh.
cue?
That could be.
Yeah,
agree?
that lands.
To stay here in your home.
No.
Yes.
It's sweet that they think
yes.
that.
That's a
Yeah.
yes.
There's only one way to find out.
You have to stay here.
You're not allowed to follow us home. You're not welcome. No. Yeah, that.
How do you
That
know
was like
that's a
multiple
yes?
screams. That was like, don't know what that sound like. Hell.
That was awful. That was
Didn't it?
awful. That was awful.
You ever watched a movie where
They
it's
don't
like
give
you
a shit if they're
watch?
welcome or not.
It was like a load of people going, oh. I think we've outstayed our welcome now. What a night it's been. Absolutely insane. Whew. Just glad to be out of there now.
Okay.
Yeah, until next time.
There
Quit
we
out
go.
of here.
Come on. There we go. All right.
All right. So when I said if they saw what
Yes,
I saw, I was referring to the two-headed beast that I saw when we were opening space.
Mm-hmm.
If they saw that when they asked,
Oh, yeah.
show
It's
yourself
the same
to
one that
us,
was humping his leg and
Yep.
dominating him.
That's
That's the word.
Had they
Yes.
seen that,
Yeah.
they would never be the same.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah. That's
No.
what I was referring to, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And why so I'm sure people are like, well, why doesn't he show himself? That dog
Goat.
thing. It is too many dimensions back. Dimensions are right on top of each other, and it's too many dimensions back that its reflection is not coming through for them to see him. So that's the why. The witch does get seen.
he saw her.
and she's able to flow more in and out of the different dimensions. So that can happen. So yeah, this was a great one. Thank
That
you,
was-
whoever. Yeah, we'll definitely watch these guys again.
Yes. I think
Yeah.
we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was good.
yeah, again, some of the times, we have a long list, as you all know, and a lot of times it's just you just give us the name of the channel and not
Right.
a specific video, and so then we just, you know, kind of grab the video, whatever.
Yeah.
But thank you. So, and we always forget to put the name of who suggested it.
Yeah, we do.
But thank you. You know who you are.
Because we're bad. And
Yes,
so
thank you. So,
yes.
And again, if you want to be on our email list for the offerings that are coming up, please go to our website, theconsciousspirit.net.
Yep.
Send us a request and put your real
Put
name
your real
on there,
name so
even
we
if
know
it's
who
just
you
the
are.
first real name, and maybe
Yep.
last name just an initial. That's fine. We just like to have a real name, so we're not calling you, you know, whatever, whatever your handle is on your email or whatever. So
send that off to us, and then
Yep.
starting sometime in June, we'll start.
Yep. We're getting
shooting
things
out
together.
emails
So
for some new offerings.
yes. Thank you so much, and
Thank you.
we will
Like,
see you next.
subscribe.
Yes.
Share with your friends.
Yep.
And
See you next
see you
time.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.